Alex is 6 months old today, so I have some sleep training tips. Here we go. Number 1, I feed him in his room before nap time and bedtime because then he is used to his room and knows his surroundings. Number 2, I make him go to sleep awake or drowsy, so the same thing. So if he wakes up in the middle of the night, he knows where he is. I also make him cry himself to sleep, and if he wakes up in the middle of the night, I also make him cry and self-soothe. He's been finding his fingers, and he also now likes to sleep on his stomach. Some research has shown that at 6 months old, they do not need to eat in the middle of the night. So the last 2 nights, he has gone from 7:30 to 7:30 without food, and which means that I get a nice long bit of sleep. Even though he wakes up a little bit, I don't have to get up with him and feed him, and he wakes up nice and happy in the morning. The first night goes pretty well. The second night usually sucks balls. And then by about the third or fourth night, they've pretty much gotten it down. I've also stopped swaddling him at night. You can see he doesn't care about his bottle right now. Stopped swaddling him at night so he can get used to that. I started doing some of the training stuff at nap time during the day, so he was used to it. No swaddling and getting used to sleeping on his stomach, just so the night transition wasn't too much for him. Taken away the pacifier, and he's done pretty well. He just needs to be kept entertained and whatnot during the day and when he's upset. The book we found that we really liked and thought worked well for us was called Sleeping Through the Night. I can't remember who the author was off the top of my head, but we did it with all 3 kids, and it has worked well. The thing is, I like to have a schedule or like a process for bedtime, like change diaper, feed bottle, read book, go to bed. And then you do that same process every night, and so they get used to it. And then as you do those things, then they get used to the process, and they know that when those things happen, it's bedtime. I also know about sleep training that I am a little hardcore, so I know that some of the stuff I do is a little hard for other people to do.